Yeah. Hey everybody, how you doing? Good to have you back. Good to have you with me. And that's right, we have another brand new resident on the Bare Neck server, Bare Neck area. Daryl is the world, and his name is Silicis, and he's a good friend of mine. And he is on our server, and he is making a huge and great looking mansion. He hasn't worked on it for a while, which is a little sad, but it looks great so far. And I can't wait for him to come back and get some work done. So alright guys, I've got some fabulous things in store for today's episode, and I hope you're looking forward to it. I am. I'm going to start off the episode with something a little fun. Something to keep the server lively. Oh yes. You know, what makes multiplayer servers fun? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, okay, okay. We got this. Come on, Diamond Horse. Rise. Don't drown. Don't drown. No, 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 no. Ah, that was Mir the horse. It was Mir the horse. I'm so guilty. I feel so bad. Oh, well, anyway. Yeah, so got some things to do. Yeah, check this out. Blue Mystery, the owner of the baking shop, has made some huge expansions. She's starting something there. Don't know what that's going to be yet. She's really made her farm nice and spacious and kept this design up, and she has these windows up top, and it's well lit, and it looks great. Her farm is so organized and beautiful, and she put in a second floor. It's got all this great space. Yeah, it looks great. All these changes she's made, they look really, really nice. And her tower's still here. Always nice to be up in the tower and overlook Bare Neck a little bit. See everything. See everything. Ah, yes. As the sun rises. It looks wonderful, doesn't it? It really does. And I like it. I like everything she's done. Some good stuff here. I really like how she's used all these windows to bring in the daylight. Yeah. Because it really helps just keep the place colorful and lively, and also saves on torches, which is definitely a good thing. Very, very good thing. No, one can complain about saving resources, right? I mean, I guess technically you use as much glass as you would torches, but the light levels for daylight are much larger. And yeah, good stuff. So Silicis has been fun to be around. He's got some creative ideas. He's a big builder. Building is important to him. That's what he enjoys most on Minecraft. So as far as building goes, you can expect to see some great things from him, assuming he plays more. Which he may or may not. He's a busy guy. And he's got his own server that he likes to run and play with modern Minecraft. So we'll see how much he ends up visiting. May not be a lot. Between episodes, I received in my mailbox a complaint. And this complaint was one that was also being pelted at me by some of the other people on the server. And it was that this staircase takes forever to get up and down. Of course, that's relative, but it's true. It is a little bit of a pain, and you have to turn around a bunch, and it really just... we need something better. And that letter was from Blue Mystery. So, I have begun to create this better thing, and you might have noticed it here. I'll show you what I've got so far. So we'll start out with a minecart. Step on this pressure plate, minecart shows up. Get in the minecart, drops down. And we drop down a rainbow passageway, and we're dropped off at the bottom. Pretty nice, huh? Now, I'm still working on it. The downward works pretty well, but going back up is a different matter. And also, so are cart returns. I know what I'm gonna do for going up, but the biggest issue right now is figuring out how I'm going to do cart returns, and I think I have a good idea. I need to perform a test real quick, though. I feel like a terrible person. I lost my awesome horse. Why'd that have to happen to me? Yes. I know I'm still recording. Shh. It's okay. Okay, I'm ready to test. Now, what I'm testing is a method to transport itemized item form carts. Whew, I almost looked like that guy. A way to transport item form carts discreetly underneath there. So, I'm gonna take my new Silk Touch pick, which honestly I got the Silk Touch on a separate pick and I combined it with my old efficiency pick, and it's awesome. But, yeah, I'm gonna take this, and I used it to collect a bunch of ice, for now and for future purposes. And I'm gonna conduct this test. Now, what I want to happen is not that. And what I want to happen is I want water. I want items to be able to pass under half slabs, I guess. So that's the first challenge. Can items pass under half slabs? The next challenge is how far can items go after being pushed by water on ice? So we'll have to figure that out too. So first I'm going to see if items can in fact travel underneath half slabs. And the answer is yes. Alright. That'll make things a little easier to compact. And did you see how fast that thing was flying? It looks like it's going to get the items a pretty dang good distance. So I'm excited about that. Let us get this rolling. So here's the idea. These cart rails are running on mostly half slabs. And honestly, I can make more of half slabs. They don't have to be stairs and stuff, even though that looks a little bit nicer. I'm willing to make sacrifices here. Where are you? Where are you coming from me? Get out of my inventory. I don't want you rotten flesh. Might have a project involving rotten flesh coming up soon. Well, eventually. I've got a lot of things lined up for this. Let's see, so I'm thinking I can make all of this half slabs and this might actually, it's a little more complicated than I thought it might be. Because the water can't exist under the half slabs. See, what I want to be able to do is have the ice go under the track like that. But it looks like I'm going to need it a block lower after all. Glad that torch didn't melt that ice. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to need to have the ice going through here. I still don't think I'll have to have water on top of it though, which is awesome. I'll start by digging out a spot for the ice to be. And we'll just gradually pull that across the gap there. Test out my parkour skills a little bit. Okay. Make sure there are no creepers around. I need to build out a little bit here. Ooh, nice. Knew I should have taken care of that guy. Clip there, resume with me killing the skeleton. Har har. Oh, I snuck up on him. Okay, so let's finish pulling this ice across. Oh, I thought I had my axe. I was like, why isn't it going? Yeah, that was a different solution I was trying to make work out. Didn't happen. And so my intentions are, let me show you. So the ice runs under the track here, right? And it lines up with this strip here of blocks. And yeah, so what I want to do is have the ice then maybe realign by one block. Right? Yeah. And then I have a hopper right underneath here. And I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll run a line of hoppers along here, as far back as I need, probably till about here. And underneath it, I'll have a glass elevator bringing carts up into the hoppers. Yes. And so that's how you will go about reloading the carts. And somehow I'm going to have a system to distribute the carts between up here and down there, as far as where they're reloaded when. But I'll figure that out when the time comes. I'm going to get back down here and work on this a little more. So, let's see. Ah, yeah. I haven't shown you yet the way up and what it's like. So I suppose I can show you the last. I can show you it all. Won't take long enough. So my idea is there'll be a pressure plate here that you stand on. And there'll be a wall right here. The pressure plate will bring a piston arm back, so it'll pull a block back here. And then a cart will be sitting here, ready for you to get on. And you'll hop on and be on your way up. And then the wall will close behind you. I made the glass tube you fall down like a rainbow glass. And this takes you up here to a little exit corridor, and the cart is going to hit a cactus in there so that it can be turned into an item and transported back to the hoppers and dispensers. And that's a little one-way door out of that exit corridor. Pretty neat. But yeah, back to work. So we've got the ice going down under there. This is where it gets tricky. Because if this is the block the carts are on, that means we want the water to be one block lower, right? But that's where we run into an issue because of this. We don't really have space elsewhere. I guess we could do it there and just put fence in front of it. But then that corner turns. No, I need a longer straightaway before it gets shot across the gap. Ah, wow. What a pickle. What a pickle. Okay. Gonna perform a test. Another test, yes. And so my test is can carpet be on top of running water? Because I know it can go on on top of a lot of unexpected blocks, and the answer is yes. And life is beautiful. And I have no idea what just happened. I heard an explosion. I heard it nearby. I'm a little bit alarmed. It's clearly an old explosion. What happened? Why was there an explosion? Where was there an explosion? I'm so perplexed right now. Why did I hear an explosion? Oh. Oh. I think I understand now. Oh. I forgot to cordon this area off. Oh my goodness. So I'm sure they oh, that's hilarious. Okay. I'm sure these guys found a creeper somewhere down in here, and I'm sure they were tempted to cause a little havoc too. That's rather amusing. Okay. That's a relief though. I thought some of her things might be damaged, and that wasn't gonna be good. Whew. Okay. We can get back to work. So yes, this is beautiful, and it's gonna, yes, it creates a total possibility of a fix for me and my situation, and I love it. Thank you, carpet. You are the best thing since sliced creeper. No, sliced cake. Yes, yes. Alright. So, since I have a silk touch pick now, I was so happy when I got that, because not only can I get things like ice and easily get stone without having to smelt it from cobble, but I can also keep an ender chest with me at all times. And when I need it back, I can just pickaxe it back up. Because if you don't have silk touch, it just gives you made obsidian back. But if you do, you can pick it up as many times as you need. And it's super handy. Might just grab a sand block from out here real quick. Probably why the lake looks kind of messy underneath. I bet a bunch of people do that when they need emergency sand, but such is the price of existing near humans, Mr. Lake. I do not feel bad for you. Sorry. 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 We put down the sand block. We have the cactus. Going to have a thing that's in my inner chest. Dispenser, yeah. I could make it. Actually, dispenser might not work with minecarts. I guess I'll just have to craft a dropper. I'm not sure. It might create them in item form if it's not over a rail, but I think it might just do nothing. So I'll just go ahead and make a dropper real quick. Dropper, that's what I need. And I'll make it face that way. Hopper face this way. I'm a little wary of the player picking up the minecart item before it has a chance. We can just test it. Yeah, we'll test it when I get this thing. I guess all I have to do is, doesn't really matter what item it is. Okay, it doesn't look like people are gonna pick it up through the carpet. So that's good. Yeah, alright, sweet. Well, then again, I've got to double check this because the dropper doesn't always drop things straight down. In fact, it rarely does. It drops things in all different directions. So I'm going to have to test it actually functioning. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, I have a plan, and I bet you want to know what it is. I have devised a solution, and I'm going to show you. We'll use several hoppers in this solution. So we'll have one outputting in that direction, one in that direction, and one straight down. Put the sand on top, and the cactus back. That works. Okay. I did overlook the fact that I have to keep this block by the cactus. I have to keep it open, which, yeah, was going to be an issue, because then I'd have to have water. Yeah, it would have been an issue. So I'm just going to circumvent that. By doing this. Voila. And so, when a minecart drops into here, it'll go through all these and wind up in there. Fantastic. And I'm gonna hook up a circuit to that to make it automatically dispense the minecart once it enters. Then the dispensed minecart will enter a water stream that passes under here. And it will be wonderful. So I do need to do the redstone for this before I close it up. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to have to use a comparator. I've got some nether quartz, which I'll need to make that inside my chest here. Awesome. So I'll need one comparator to output from this block. And as soon as the dropper has something in it, it'll output a signal. I'm going to loop that signal around. I think this will do it. So again, the idea is drop an item in here. What happened to it? Did it get stuck somewhere? Okay. Alright, that's right. droppers don't work like they used to. They used to dispense on off and on signal. And now we should be able to send an item through. And boom, there we go. Fantastic. Automatically dispenses cart when it goes through. So now when we throw an item in, boom, it zooms by. Awesome, awesome. Now one last thing I need to take care of before I keep this stream going is I need to get some sort of barrier down below here so that the water doesn't flow into this space. What would be a good choice? Fence is an option. I would like to do something a little more discreet though. I'm thinking cobblestone fence is going to be the best choice. I make so much of this stuff on the fly and then it's like don't use half of what I make. I'm such a waster. Just got stacks and stacks of it back at the house. How can I power that redstone rail there discreetly? Could just put an actual redstone block underneath it. Yeah, we'll just do that. Take the easy route. The lazy route. Take one redstone block. Put it there instead. Put the powered rail down. We're good. Maybe not quite as pretty, but it's better than something hanging in your face, like I might have done by putting a lever up there. So then if I dig through once, yep, that does it. Oh no. It looks like, could be wrong, but it looks like it doesn't turn. It's just short enough that it doesn't turn. Water? Why you gotta be so rude? Alright, well, what I'll do is I'll just make a second stream near the end of that. Block off the first one with a sign or something. Right here even. That would do. Oh, I think I just dropped water into there. Shoot. It's gonna... Yeah. Oh, man. Oh. I have to check that. Oh, I could have ruined decades of rail. May just have been ruined in the moment you just witnessed. Oh, not to mention this. Yeah, that happened too. Yeah, look at that. All the rails are gone. All the rails. How a rail got where I just was, I don't even know. All the rails. How did it affect these? Oh, it poured. Oh my goodness, this is a mess. This is what you call a mess. You know, I told myself, I was like, now I'm gonna want to put ice there. But you gotta pay attention. You can't just let it fall. And what I do, I let it fall. I hear you, Mr. Slime. Alright, got that fixed. Finally. Battle these munchkins. Eat all their blood. Every creature's blood in this game is so colorful. Color Blood, your best friend since 1968. Okay. So we got it running. We done running. And we got the ice there. Now I need a sign. Optimally. Yeah. Let's make one. Or 3. Because that's how the recipe is, you know. Stick it against the back wall here. I'm not gonna make this new water source active just yet. Otherwise it could spew out of here and create all kinds of difficulties. So what I'm gonna do is have it going and build up some momentum. I'm gonna need more stone brick slabs. Probably quite a few. Aha! And yeah, I'll take care of that. So what I'm gonna do is that. And I'm gonna bring it across so that it looks very much like it's part of this structure. Obviously the ice won't and never will, but it's worth it. It's very worth it. So now we can do that, and it'll curl around, and items will go in this direction. Now I want to make sure items go the way I think they will. I'm gonna throw some in here and watch them. Do they make it far enough across? That is the question, and I think they do. I think actually that fence might have stopped them. Maybe. So I think they made it. Brilliant. I really hope that there won't be any redstone components that this will have to undermine to work. That would be bad. Hope and pray. I'm probably just gonna have this come down like that. Yeah, that works. It's kind of annoying that that has to be so close to the people's heads as they traverse these pathways, but yet another sacrifice that must be made. So we're gonna keep that going through. And I kinda will need to get up in there. So let me try and align myself here. Gonna do that. And this. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. I can absolutely not tell which direction that repeater was facing. I feel like I'm playing Minesweeper. Like, I hope there's nothing bad on this one. I hope there's nothing bad on this one. And there was definitely some redstone dust on the one I just destroyed. Looks like that one's safe to kill. Okay. Let's get up in here, figure out what I did. Hey, wrapping up this episode with a quick outro. I'm actually recording more than a week since the last episode. You know, my recorder quit. It crashed on the day that I was recording the episode, and if you couldn't tell by the clips I chose to leave in on the video, my energy was dropping quickly, and yeah, I was going out, and I was having trouble keeping my voice loud, and so when it crashed, I was just like, screw it, I'm too tired to keep up a presence. And yeah, so that happened. But since then, I've done a lot of work, and I finished at least functionality-wise, I finished the elevator up and down the ravine. It's very cool. Right now, I'm in a little hidey hole, as some might call it. I was traveling, I'm in the middle of traveling with Midnight Haze to find our world's first discovered underwater temple. And I am thrilled. I've been wanting sea lanterns to build with. I've been wanting all those nifty blue blocks, and been wanting sponges to use and mess around with, and just all the cool things to do with the underwater temples, and I'm excited to explore it. I'll be sure to try to record some of that for you guys. But yeah, some exciting things definitely coming in the next episode. I know this one it had some maybe minor funny parts, but overall it was more of a drag, and I realized that. I'm going to be picking up the pace here. I've got some real interesting things coming up. So yeah, but thanks for watching. Hope you like my videos. Hope you like who I am, my character, and my sometimes my weirdness. But I think a little bit of weirdness keeps things interesting, yeah. Um, but yeah, that'll be the end of it. Good times, and I will catch you next time.